everyone, welcome back to another Masquerade of the Guilty. We're back with Archon Quest Act 4, Chapter 4, Act 5. Hunter's Prop Head. After last time we already see some kind of prophecy inside the ruins. I don't know, we don't know if the knave or Fatu already know about it or not. Well, they say they didn't know. But after knowing that, we're coming back now, asking Furina for explanation. This time, she cannot escape. Or give her a reasoning, stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight in. As always though, subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe, just go rainbow. And yeah, subscribe! Yeah. I stream every day. Also, again, it seems like the default for Furina is the dark color one. What does that mean? I hope it's gonna be explained. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be explained, but we'll see.
You're here! Finally!
What happened? Did Mama and Papa fight each other? What happened?
Is something wrong?
It seems like you are worried, that's for sure.
Monsieur Durvalette and Lady Furina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
I hope it's not upside down. AKA up or no, head standing.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us.
This does look like a family,
It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
Oh. No. Oh, that's kind of bad thing to bring up to Furina because Furina is too scared about the prophecy.
You mean they're all...
Just God, not that. Still alive. It's... No! Don't cry.
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know.
Oh, in order to get that, I see. I guess that's understandable.
Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that.
Do you though? Are you sure? Are you sure? Sure.
But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
Oh, now that I think about it, the first one might be destroyed on purpose.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
It's gonna be a big story if Egeria is Furina's mother. I don't think that's the case. Who knows?
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon?
And getting on Nervlet's bedside is a bad idea.
My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing?
Who knows? But I love how she just say all gods. Oh.
I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
Oh?
There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly.
Oh?
This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries.
Oh. Does that mean Furina and Egeria are close friends, maybe?
You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be. nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
Again, the only reason I know Furina is kind of acting is because of the story trailer and teaser. And also, yeah, most of the stars literally acting, so who knows which one is right and which one is wrong. That is why I'm so scared of this region right now, including the knaves. Like, are they all acting? Like, which one is lie?
You.
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it.
That is the problem. Like, what are you trying to do to take care of it?
There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead.
Ooh.
Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine.
That's what you want to believe.
That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again.
I have a feeling Furina is. I mean, Furina don't know much better stuff, does she? It feels like she is working with the dark power, the dark energy, something like that.
Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
But the Udex is here. Okay, maybe it's not court. She should come across.
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
Or maybe she purposely let us know. She seems deeply troubled. She seems to be deliberately hiding something. Deeply troubled, that's for sure.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Yeah. Anyway. Huh. Definitely in a slow motion scenes. I don't know if I'm supposed to pay attention to anything, but I'm only focusing on Lumi.
Oh, you noticed. Seems Furina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
Well, I'm afraid questions alone might not suffice. We need to make her understand how dire the situation actually is. I got a deja vu all of a sudden, I don't know why.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to.
Yeah, that's pretty much the Furina that we know. Sadly, that have to be the case.
We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
Oh! And that's how the trial begin, or I mean teaser. Ah.
But Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
You have won a trial before. Surely you can win another one, right?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
Oh, I see. I kind of feel so bad though, since on the character teaser trailer. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it.
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass.
Well, that is it, the question. But yeah, last time we already see the prophecy. I make a guess of what actually happened instead of what will happen on Fontaine.
This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
In that case, we will need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Oh, I think I know who to call. Charlotte. Because Charlotte is the only one that would news on a boat somewhere in quite Pozans. Oh, Navia instead. I thought Charlotte because Charlotte newspaper stuff get people come in, help us. No, Charlotte will love this newspaper stuff as well. Obviously, she's gonna ask if it's okay or not, but loading is taking sometimes. I don't think it's supposed to be a cutscene. Is it?
Well, that's everyone, huh?
Oh, we actually gather everybody. So Navia, Charlotte, Chlorine.
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
Right, Lynette, Lainey, and also... Oh, I forgot. Oh, they're hiding in here.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
Well, Lynette got, some battery power thingy.
That's what family should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
You're not looking at me while saying that, so I'm guessing Lainey.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
I really hope Lynette is looking at us as like, oh, we are your family, that's nice.
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Try to make everything not awkward first. Gotcha.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh. You got like every time I see Fremine, it gave me a little bit of Mikai's vibe. Maybe because not socialization. Yeah.
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Ah, I didn't know Nervalet is here. Also, yeah, because you're gonna bring up the Pozan incident. Because we have to actually reveal the truth, right?
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
I mean, compared to all of us, your outfit, your dress, is that dress? I don't know. Whatever you're wearing, looks super pretty and beautiful. So spotlight indeed.
That
And
was a
Chlorine?
little long-winded, don't you think?
Okay, so everybody is here. Is Charlotte here as well?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
That sounds so wrong.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
Aw, it's so cute to see them together now. They're literally working together. Or Navia just want to do something bad to her. Whichever.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
I'm happy that you call me your boss. Yep. That's cute.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Alright, calm down now. We are putting a trap, not trying to get some food to eat.
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger.
Ah,
As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
yeah, I have a feeling Lynette is not sick but doing something else, but Humu, you just need a wooden stick and a basket to catch a wild rabbit. I got a wild rabbit currently, I think I'm gonna catch him.
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
How fast do you have to swim to catch a fish though?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals. but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus.
Who? Oh no, it's like Sumeru all over again.
Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
Hope and dream and Primogen?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare.
I know they talk in riddle, but the heck are you guys on about?
Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Oh, it's the bag that she, or not she, it's the bag that Linny give to people when we first come here. So people actually start using that. That's good to know.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
Yeah, alright.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
I see.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
Ooh. How about Lynette?
And I can be their assistant.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something about being sneaky because you are a cat. Sure.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind.
I love how Navial is like, Papa once bought me, Papa once say this, Papa once do this. That's just so nice to hear, I guess.
I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
Oh, even chlorine?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
I feel like chlorine still cannot let that pass go.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Me? I'll just hydro pump them.
I fear I do not have any related experience.
A dragon eat, no?
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
Oh, good question. Instead of directly tell you to pick, just tell them how to, or ask them how they will do it.
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Yep.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
But it's okay. We're not going to Moida the prey, I think.
Wait, why is that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting together?
I love how they show the rope while saying the thin line.
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
The sweets or cake is the bait.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh right, I totally forgot about that. Furina doesn't show like the god-like, personality, so entirely forgot about that. Yeah, we're about to judge a god. Don't you believe that? Last time I see people judge a god, they got, I don't know, impaled with something or strike with lightning. But yeah, that's right.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, because the Futui probably already have conversation about this. Korean hunting metaphor was just that, a metaphor. You'll not call this a hunt, because that's not what you should do at present. Nor has the relation between you and Furina reached such a dire stage, so you don't need to do that thing. What you need is simply the secret she is keeping. That's all. Attempting to take her secret is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy, and to prevent such a disaster. Because this disaster not only gonna affect Fontaine, gonna affect more than Fontaine. There's neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That's what you will need. That's a long silence. Man, we're catching her. Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure they have said this, but it will affect not just this area, not just Fontaine, entire area. Well, here comes nothing. I don't know how it's gonna go. So I know everybody gonna be gathered, but I didn't know Charlotte didn't include it. I thought like everybody. Well, Duke and Sichwin obviously probably got informed, just not joining. Who knows? But yeah. Guess we're gonna take a rest and get ready for it. Alright, Mona as well. Forgot that missed last time.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
Yeah, last time for some no reason. I don't know what's reason. Probably Sky Glass. I don't know. For the future, they invite Mona to Fontaine, which is surprisingly. They actually still caught me off guard. Who knows how many story Mona will take, but so far it's only short. Also, those meetings sure did make me hungry.
Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
We're hunting a god. That is normal. Do you feel more confident after the meetings, Paimon?
Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
Cause I'm the one that do the thing and you just said sure.
After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I did not. Wait, what?
Then what's that?
That look fancy. Don't tell me as soon as we drink it, we go to somewhere else.
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Yeah, same. It's like, it's so fancy. And we don't see Mona. Is it from a god?
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Huh? It sounds like Furina? Oh, is it the... Oh.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Ah, have you forgotten me already?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
Oh, it's that one. I thought it's Furina because it sounds familiar. So it's not Furina, whoever this is. I thought it's Furina because I heard it sounds familiar. But yeah, forgot that Miss Sumer's Archon quest or don't know what happened. Last time we, well, play with time and something happened with the time and stuff, right? Even though we already changed the past, the broken stuff will always be broken or the result will always be the same. Even though the progress have been changed. And yeah, that's what this girl said to us anyway. But we don't know who is this. So literally only heard from our head. So that's the voice. Does that make sense? Probably.
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong.
Ooh, does that mean the voice is from Well, not from the sky, which means from somewhere else, but just not on the overworld. Maybe.
You're feeling lost now,
Yes.
just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Yeah, who are you? What do you want with us, other than guiding us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Oh, wait, are you? Oh, wait, this whole time your Mona is what? Friend's disciple. So this is one of friend of Mona's master, the enigmatic end of the Hexen Circle. Okay, allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true? The answer probably yes. Oh, so the voice is not like a god or some kind, it's one of the witch.
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
Ah, I thought it's a god or some kind.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
I'm guessing you're talking about the Sumeru. There it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exception? Really?
So you've caught on.
Maybe it's us, the exception.
Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall?
Yes. That's what my guess is anyway.
Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
Oh, does that mean you understand? I thought you were gonna say like, it sounds impressive and important, but I don't understand at all. The tea in the teacup is just about to be gone as well. So that's the timer then.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
And if you want to change something, sit and doing nothing will not be the thing. You have to do something.
This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
I just about there. There's no tea here. Okay, see you soon.
The voice. It's gone.
Mage Anne, is this the clue you're leaving for us? The unexpected news lead complicated feeling. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside of your house.
What? I want to hear someone talking.
Oh, that is curious indeed. I love how they start like slowly introducing you to the Hexen Circle. I'm pretty sure if you didn't play the Golden Apple Archipelago, right? Is it? Is it that one? Or is it the other event? Either way, yeah, you don't know about the story at all. Look, I record all of those, so if you want, just check out the playlist. You'll find it. Or just the cutscene, whichever.
Alright, coming.
You're getting more diligent, Paimon.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well,
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
it's Mona.
Mona!
How have you been these past few days? Not good because of us? Our request anyway?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected.
I hope you meet Charlotte, yeah?
Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
I feel like I just mentioned that word, but okay. But yeah, sitting around and doing nothing will get you nowhere, so do not sit around. Also, I'm guessing that's Charlotte.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
You know it.
Why,
Yes, it was Charlotte. You remember her, right? That daredevil journalist.
Wait, you know us know each other?
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
Oh, I see. So don't just follow the prophets or not prophecies. Something like that. I don't know.
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
But yeah, again, Mona said like Mona already know all of this. What does that mean?
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Wait, wait, what? Actually, someone already came over, though.
Huh?
Wait, what? You tell about the mysterious guest to Mona.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I mean, I believe she came to pass a message to us, so I don't know.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost.
That sounds nice. But yeah, so far we know 3. Well, there are like, what, 6 or 7? I forgot. But we know 3, which is Klee's mother, which is Alice. Mona is, you know, master or something like that, the old hag. And now the mage Anne that have been guiding us. Well, starting from Sumeru anyway.
But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
I see.
Whoa, the Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Yeah, I mean, she literally just speak to us, well, without, you know, body.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
I see.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
I mean, I can.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
We have to find it ourselves. Again, that's the guiding.
Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
I see. True. Her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when will we realize their value and meaning? Again, all of this kind of seems cryptic, we don't understand, but when the time comes, I'm pretty sure we will know this and know what and when to do it. For now, it's just confusing, but later. Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
For me, I'm just trying to figure out rather than looking like Paimon and, you know, waiting for the end.
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too.
Oh.
I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed.
And also, I don't know if it's a van, but in the past, yeah, Mona have regrets cry glassing for everybody. Because a lot of people ask help from her. Yeah, and then we learned that Mona is actually a rich kid once.
But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful.
Oh, what a word that I love that word. Wait, let me get a screenshot as always. I pressed the wrong button.
Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone.
Which means you can still change stuff.
I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff.
Oh, I need to get going.
Okay, don't worry about it. Mona, and also thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did.
Thank you for being my first 5 stars. I don't hate you at all.
I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Or perhaps that is what we call fate. No, yeah, okay. Sorry. Just want to bring something
Paimon
up.
feels kinda moved by what Mona said. But also kinda sad too. Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
Perhaps that is the guide. Maybe Paimon is our guide, but maybe Paimon is the one that lead us where to go without Paimon knowing. Maybe.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
So now we know the one that speak to us on Sumeru is somebody named Anne, which is kind of surprising actually. I actually didn't expect for someone like her to actually come to us. Okay, let's see then. Go to the newsstand. Meeting Charlotte, I'm guessing?
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper.
Oh,
What's going on?
Never mind, it's not Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte will come here, but who knows? Maybe we're famous, or maybe Charlotte gets some information from Mona.
Let Paimon see! The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Oh right, last time Charlotte buy us some food, which kinda empty her pocket. And need some information. We haven't told anything about the Meripit incident to her yet. And she is still trying to go in by herself.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress.
I'm so sorry, Paimon, that people know you as a white fairy.
So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades.
I'm guessing Charlotte gonna ask us what happened. Yeah, wait, does that mean there's a dark fairy if there's white fairy?
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
Kinda figured it's Charlotte.
Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
Wait, when or where is the picture?
She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case, but also we promised her some stuff, so yeah.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Whatever shall you do if you did not forgive her? You give her an ugly nickname? Okay, we're just again taking a walk. I wonder if there's anything sold here. With that being said, yeah, I'm about to say there should be some. Okay, there are some stuff here that I'm gonna buy. Alright, let me buy all of these. Everything I've been bought. Alright, where do we go next? I actually thought we were gonna get achievement. Probably need to maybe go back to Inazuma and check. Okay, let's see. Lachazan the Arrhenius. Okay, I'm so sorry I can't read that.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Yeah. What a coincidence, we meet Charlotte, no? I don't know, I probably just want to meet Charlotte. We already meet everybody, right? But we did not meet Charlotte yet. Probably that's why I keep saying like, let's meet Charlotte.
Hey, quick! Look!
That's?
That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
Really? It hasn't already sold out for the day? Oh, I'm guessing it's trying to show that people that got enough money to buy it are too scared to come and are already preparing to run away, maybe? Or save?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh, maybe Furina is gonna be here and... Yeah, because Furina like this as well, right? We can't let anyone get ahead of us. Get 'em.
One slice of cake, please.
Huh?
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Sadine.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
I'm guessing you're buying for Furina. Also, I already know she is Sadine as soon as I see her. For some reason, I just know. I don't know why.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Good to know. Noted.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Oh,
Every day?
I see.
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
You will have your cake. Yes, sure. What? Why is Paimon...
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
I see. Paimon is worrying about that. Also, let's not bring that up, shall we?
But why would it close?
Oh no. My guess... Oh, my guess Maluzin didn't know about this. Well, we never heard about Maluzin disappearing, touching the water, but... I see. Oh, man, yeah, because that is part of their schedule, right? Yeah, what happened if that is missing? What will they do?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Paimon is getting dark. What's going on?
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No. Still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Oh, Sadine, yeah, don't worry about the future. Just do what you can do right now to keep the future or something like that. I'm trying to sound cool. Don't mind me. I forgot. Maluzin again. They're cute, pure, innocent, and yeah, not pessimistic at all. Optimistic, I guess the word is. So yeah.
No. It's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
Okay.
Huh.
Ever thought about that? I guess.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go?
Huh?
These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
I knew it's for us. That's nice. Also, Sichuan talked to all of you.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
Obviously.
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
Humans, yes, human. Also, yeah, we already know about this again. Whole reason being, well, the Duke said she can go up whenever she wants.
She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
That's kind of the fact, actually.
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Oh, thank you. Sadine's cute. I can't believe I'm being... when you are
There
sad.
she goes.
I feel like whenever people are sad, or whenever I'm sad, it seems like a little character like Sadine will be the only one that can help me, or somebody like Paimon. Just in case it goes the wrong way.
Alright, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
You share a glance with Paimon and snare off down the cake.
It's more delicious than
Narco?
last time. And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow.
We will, Paimon. Calm down. Stop putting everything down.
Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Paimon's... What is Paimon like putting everything like down? Why did they make Paimon literally do that? like saying everything that make the story feel so sad and down. I don't like that at all. Either way though, let's continue the story. I really, whenever this stuff happen, I want to not focus on them at all. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to hear about them. If we need to take care something down, we need to take care of it. I don't need it to keep.
Oh, we're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Finally. But I don't need somebody to be like, yeah, there's not gonna be tomorrow, so just stop it. Just stop it. Also, I don't know if throughout the story you can find Sichuan or not. Yeah, also this is from side quest by the way, so we'll just leave that thing on the ground.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
I have! Are you here for the... Or no, we're the one that's here.
Ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick mora!
My guess is that because you already buy us food last time and, you know, no news back yet. Can we negotiate a profit split? You know.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though.
Yeah, I actually did not.
It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
Well, that's the easiest trap for Paimon.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Well, that's Paimon is trouble.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
But if... I mean, I guess Paimon will not get too close with people that got ulterior motive.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
We miss you. I feel like we're saying, I don't know, goodbye to one by one. I don't know.
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I thought we were gonna meet you actually.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine.
We already something. We already met her back in Mondstadt.
So she mentioned me? What did she say?
Optimistic.
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Yeah, not wrong.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Yeah, all right, just slipping that in. I love Charlotte's like nice.
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
All right, you seriously want to interview me? Are you sure?
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
I mean, there's no such thing as qualification, but are you sure?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, Paimon, are you gonna bring it up? What happened if there's no more few days?
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Alright, never mind. I thought Paimon's gonna bring it up again.
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and... Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
What happened if there's no tomorrow?
And what's that?
What happened if there's no another day?
If, just for example,
Yep.
Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end.
Yeah, because it gonna affect you and just distress you.
So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
Oh, so that's why I do what I enjoy. Alright, excuses.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist.
This part is just so sad. Can we stop asking that questions? Like, we're gonna try to settle it. Don't need to ask them. It's like, just stop. The whole reason they got fission is because they are like this.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
Also, we're the one that interviewed her. I just know this.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her.
I actually did not. I actually did not. Because that's what I have been thinking the whole time.
Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
I know I say this a lot and I say this a lot. If you got a bunch of homework to do, it will be better to just do it rather than thinking how many there are. Slowly get it done.
The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
Is this where we come first? I don't think so. Oh, the color's changing?
Paimon's been thinking.
Yeah, yes? What happened if you are missing?
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
Oh, Lumin's gonna speak. Going with the stars.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
Spend time with the most important people. If I could choose, huh? At least meet my brother once more. It's just like Charlotte said. Suddenly, trying to consider what to do is pointless. Because there's just no tomorrow anymore.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Well, until that moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yes, cherishing every single moment, and my hand is stuck inside the... Anyway, that I have to look upon this world. Every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Yes, pretty much not changing anything even though it comes to an end. Are you foreshadowing what happened? The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodation and end this busy day. Till next time. Set the trap up. Next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conduct the interview in the Spina di Rosula safe house at the Vlove Sandre. Navia, having finished her business in Pozan, even drops by, take a photo with the two of you, all goes well. Bro, why is it like, it's like the end of the story type of scenarios, like, yeah, so this is what happened before everything falls apart. It's giving me that feeling, I don't know how to feel about this. But yeah.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Okay.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Sadora, I don't remember who you are, what happened?
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
I still have no idea which one you are, but
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillac sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, that one, I see. So, are you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals at, I don't know, any point?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Okay, let's hear it. Did something happen?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
Gotcha, so the trap has been set.
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious.
But Lady Furina is the victim or suspect.
Lady Furina was watching a performance at the Opera House. And while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
How? She is sitting so high. Guessing saying something bad to her?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis.
Oh, so it's whether the people are scared or this is the trap that have been set, whichever.
And before she could respond, others started to join in.
I'm guessing it's a trap because, out of nowhere somebody just said it.
The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
I'm not gonna say anything about this part, so let's continue.
So what happened after that? Is Furina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
She is panicking. She cannot handle that.
The Marechaussee Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
That is a bad thing. She is probably crying in a corner. That's what my guess is.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Right. I mean, the knave is not ordinary, but right. I understand the situation.
Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
My guess is that is on purpose. Again, to set a trap. I mean, it's pointless if you talk about a trap and, do nothing. So that's my guess. But again, who knows? We'll see.
Don't worry. This is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the palais now.
Okay, thank you. Trap is on.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quickly, even though, well, your reactions like, oh no, people are being mad at her, peer pressure, doomsday.
If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat.
Indeed, which is a bad thing.
And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone.
She is just a little kid inside.
When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse.
She literally in panic and, yeah, she is super sad.
It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Furina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
I wonder how can she actually go anywhere on that situation? Like, you're a god, right? Everybody knows you. How are you gonna slip and hide somewhere? It just feels so hard.
Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too. Cool, huh?
I see. Becoming a detective done you some good. Look like does detective novel have had an effect on you?
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Searching for Furina, but with that being said, Hunter and Prophets is done. Next one is Find Furina and Poisons, and the story quest is Apocalypse. There's gonna be a cutscene for next one, I'm guessing. But with that being said, we have met a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff going on with the tea and everything. But yeah, subscribe with the like button. That's part 3 of the story. Stream still continue, and as always, we'll see all of you on next part, which is part 4. Goodbye!
Silence!